Good evening, my Real News Midday TV family. Welcome back to the channel for another news update. And in the news this evening, 3 suspects arrested in connection with St. Anne robberies. 3 men suspected to be the main culprits in a series of robberies and other crimes committed in Brownstown, St. Anne have been arrested. The men, who eluded several police dragnets for months, were held in a targeted sting operation Sunday morning on the roadway leading to the branch library near the transportation center. The police say the main suspect was held outfitted in a mask, a pair of gloves, and in possession of cutting implements. Inspector Ricardo Bickford, head of the Brownstown Police Station, said the police are committed to ensuring the safety of residents, especially during the Christmas season. Meanwhile, Councillor Kim Brown Lawrence of the Brownstown Division has lauded the crime-fighting efforts of the police, lamenting the series of robberies, including a school principal, teacher, a church, pedestrians, and a motorist. Mrs. Brown Lawrence said she is happy that the suspects have been captured.
I must say the heartiest of congratulations to the members of the Brownstown Police Station for capturing suspected members of the constant robberies that was taking place on St. Christopher Drive. The principal was robbed and assaulted from the St. Hilda's High School. We had pedestrians robbed, people with their motor vehicles. The last incident was that the teacher at the school being robbed, the church being robbed. And to hear the police saying that they captured 3 suspected members as a citizen first and councillor second, I am happy.
Wanted man captured in Westmoreland during operation. The Jamaica Constabulary Force has captured a wanted man during an intensive security operation in Hartford, Westmoreland on Wednesday. Arrested is Nicholas Muthra of Benta District, Withorn in the parish. Muthra was linked to the November 10, 2024 murder of Iwin Bennett, otherwise called the Mad Dog, in Bastard Cedar Walk. According to the GCF, Muthra's capture is part of Operation Reassurance, a large-scale initiative to restore order and bolster public confidence in the Westmoreland Division. Led by Superintendent Othniel Dobson, the operation has mobilized a robust team of personnel from the Jamaica Defense Force, the Area 1 Fugitive Apprehension Team, Specialized Operations, the Lottery Scamming Task Force, Traffic and Highway Patrol, and the Divisional Quick Response Unit. Other partner agencies include the Transport Authority and the Jamaica Public Service. Irwin High School student mowed down. The news understands that an Irwin High School student has been seriously injured after she was hit by a bus. The incident is said to have occurred in the vicinity of the school, and the young girl received a number of injuries to include broken bones. She was rushed to the Cornwall Regional Hospital by an ambulance connected to the Jamaica Fire Brigade. The student is said to be undergoing surgery, but her condition is currently unknown. Psychiatric evaluation ordered for man who allegedly assaulted cop with scissors and a fork. A psychiatric evaluation has been ordered for a man who is accused of assaulting a policeman with a pair of scissors and a fork when the cop went to the defendant's house over a dispute on October 4, 2024. The case against Derek Campbell was called up on Tuesday at the Kingston and St. Andrew Parish Court. When the case was brought before Senior Parish Judge Sanchez Burrell, she queried whether the accused was mentally challenged, to which Campbell's mother replied in the affirmative. She told the court that her son was diagnosed 2 years ago with schizophrenia and is on medication. She also disclosed that he often smokes and drinks while on medication. When Judge Burrell queried further what led to the police being assaulted, the court heard that Campbell had allegedly attacked his sister and the police were called. However, the accused told Judge Burrell, "I didn't know it was police in my yard, Your Honor." Judge Burrell ordered a psychiatric evaluation for the accused and set a return date for February 12, 2025. A subpoena for the complainant was also issued as he was not present in court on Tuesday. Central Village man charged for shooting woman in foot with AK-47 during dispute. Detectives from the Spanish Town Criminal Investigation Branch have arrested and charged a man for shooting a woman in her foot with an AK-47 rifle during an argument. Charged with wounding with intent, possession of a prohibited weapon, and unauthorized possession of ammunition is 27-year-old Kamai Ellis, otherwise known as Meta, of Chinatown, Central Village, St. Catherine. The incident happened at his home on Sunday, November 10. According to reports, at approximately 11:30 p.m., Ellis and the woman were at his residence when an argument ensued. Ellis allegedly used the AK-47 to fire a single shot, striking the woman in her left foot. She was subsequently taken to a hospital, where she was treated and later discharged. Further investigations led to Ellis's arrest. He was charged following a question-and-answer interview conducted in the presence of his attorney. His court date is being finalized. Two 18-year-olds arrested in connection with a series of break-ins in Puerto Maria. Detectives attached to the St. Mary Criminal Investigations Branch today arrested two 18-year-old suspects believed to be responsible for a series of break-ins in the Puerto Maria area. A team of police officers reportedly observed the two men while patrolling in Puerto Maria. The two men were seen standing near a shop, acting in a manner that aroused the suspicion of the police team. The team accosted the men and searched them along with the surrounding area. A steel cutter was found. The team probed further, and the two emerged as suspects in a break-in in a nearby establishment where an undetermined sum of cash was stolen. They were arrested. Detectives then conducted a follow-up operation at a premises in Paritown, St. Anne, occupied by an associate of the suspects. That operation resulted in the recovery of several stolen items. However, no arrests were made. The two men were subsequently interviewed and have since been linked to 6 previous break-ins in Puerto Maria between November 12 and 13, the police reported. Charges are pending against them. Man killed by heavy-duty equipment on construction site. The St. Catherine North Police have launched an investigation into a case of death by misadventure after a man was killed by heavy-duty equipment on a construction site in the parish on Tuesday. He has been identified as Wayne Blackstock, a 28-year-old mechanic of Rock District Tollgate, Clarendon. Police reports state that about 8 a.m., Blackstock was working at the site at Windsor Park in St. Catherine when he was hit by a bobcat front-end loader. He was assisted to the Spanish Town Hospital, where he was pronounced dead. Police probing 2 shooting incidents in time at the patient's St. Catherine. The Linseed Police in St. Catherine are investigating 2 incidents which left 1 man dead and another injured in the time at the patient's community on Tuesday night. The deceased has been identified as 34-year-old Nicholas Campbell of Wallen Housing Scheme, time at the patient's district. Campbell, who is of an unsound mind, was found suffering from gunshot wounds about 11 p.m. The incident followed the shooting and injuring of a tractor operator during a robbery. It is reported that about 8:13 p.m., the victim was at a shop in the Wallen Housing Scheme when he was pounced upon by unknown assailants. The Linseed Criminal Investigations Branch is probing the incidents. Suspect in slaying of policeman during gas station robbery held at airport. The police say one of the suspects implicated in the murder of Corporal Christopher Smith on Friday night was arrested at Norman Manley International Airport in Kingston on Wednesday. The police say his identity is being withheld as the investigation continues. Smith was fatally shot during an armed robbery at the Texaco gas station located at the intersection of East and Beechwood Avenues in St. Andrew. The 47-year-old corporal, who was attached to the Kingston West Division, was off duty at the time of the incident. Reports are that about 10:54 p.m., he unknowingly drove onto the scene of the robbery at the gas station. One of the 5 armed gunmen immediately approached his vehicle, opened the driver's door, saw his firearm, and opened the fire at him. The policeman was shot, relieved of his firearm, and the men escaped in a vehicle resembling a taxi. Members of the public assisted Smith to the hospital, where he died while receiving treatment. The robbers held up some of the pump attendants outside and took cash. They also held up and robbed the cashier inside. Thank you everyone for watching. See you tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. for another news update.